Leader in the Fairfax County Fire Department, Kathleen Stanley, has resigned, and she sent a scathing letter criticizing management. Just last year, she became the Women's Program Officer, designed to help women in the department do their jobs without harassment or retaliation. WUSA 9's Peggy Fox has details on that letter and how Stanley said her goals are just unreachable.
This letter is a bombshell for the Fairfax County Fire Department. It's written by the woman who was brought in to help women achieve equality, to be treated fairly, and to not feel like sex objects. That woman has now resigned her position in a scathing letter to the fire chief. Take a listen. This is written by Kathleen Stanley, who is one of only 3 battalion chiefs in the Fairfax County Fire Department. Those are the top highest positions that women have in the fire department. And take a look. First of all, she says, "Dear Chief Bowers, she would like to formally submit her resignation as Women's Program Officer." That's the office she was tapped to lead, to help bring about change and change the culture so that women feel equal and are treated equally in the department. Here's what she says. "This position is for show with no legitimate authority, respect, or value. Advice, advocacy, and suggestions are humored at best and routinely dismissed." She says Fairfax County Fire and Rescue tolerates and often defends sexual harassment, retaliation, and a hostile work environment. Zero tolerance is a hollow term thrown about with false commitment. Now, Kathleen Stanley is a woman we interviewed last May when she got this position, and she was very hopeful. She was optimistic. Take a listen to what she said then.
It is the first time in my career that I can say that we're honestly putting forth a very strong effort to change it. There are some still pockets of the old school around. You have a very, very, very small pocket of individuals who don't buy into what we're trying to sell.
Now it's 8 months later, and Kathleen Stanley has thrown in the towel saying, "Enough. You guys aren't serious about this position."
Back in 2016, Stanley raised concerns about the department's internal affairs investigator and his sexually offensive postings on Facebook. The investigator was fired for those posts. The discovery came after an investigation into the death of paramedic Nicole Mittendorf. She committed suicide after she was bullied online. And Stanley told us in an interview back in May that women felt like they weren't being heard, and she wanted to step in to help. More details about that letter can be found on our website at WUSA9.com.